Well, I forgot to put the new blurb up. Oh well. Ugh. It's been 2 weeks. I'm easing back into things. Ugh. One moment while I whew, dust off the figurative cobwebs, stretch my arms. Ugh. Running a little bit behind. Oh wait. No, I'm not. Hell am I thinking? Ah. Either way, welcome one and all to that little thing I do on the weekends, NavigatorEX here, and after 2 weeks, a little more Front Mission 3. I've kind of completely forgotten where I sit on everything. So let's see. I'm trying to remember what last place I was at. There was the battle at Nagahama. What was Nagahama? Um, shit. I'm remembering Shuten Doji. I can't remember Shit. I'm forgetting an entire battle. Damn it. I seem to recall Kuroi getting his ass kicked, but that being what it is, that's not the important part. The important part is that I am here now and I have none of the things. I have no doubt that I completely forgot to restock, which, you know, necessitates a restock now. I should have plenty of scratch. Oh, now I remember the battle. Okay, right. The debut of the Mamoru Beam. Yes. I remember all the things now. I see all! No, I don't. Okay, now where are we? There he is. Ooh, Steve Race. Ah. And then some 10 years later, their own pricing would bite them in the ass. Ah. History's a fun thing, though, and then they learned from that again. It all goes in cycles. Welcome back, King Thunder. I love Sony, though, sometimes. I mean, not so much some of their current policies, but, yeah, I think they'll eventually iron out the kinks. They're good at getting the gamers' hearts and minds back. See him, he was repair. Repair. Okay. And Marcus and... Okay. Ooh, a little hasty restock. Ooh. Wait. Upgrades. Is anyone eligible for upgrades? I don't think they are. Why don't I start with body upgrades? It's been 2 weeks. I'm completely... I'm kind of lost. So hopefully Kuroi won't be much more of a problem. Let's see. Let's go with the body first, though, real quick. Yeah, I think that's everyone. That was a real quick zip. Okay. Kuroi. Him and his pointy chin. Put his pointy chin in the dirt. Oh, man. Yeah, he does kind of have a young Robert Patrick vibe. Ah, man. Makes me want to go watch Striptease, except, you know, I don't have a DVD of that. So I'd have to settle for, like, Terminator 2 or some of those episodes of X-Files he was in. Oh, so Kuroi does come back. Well, that being what it is, I welcome the challenge. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead for anyone who happens to catch this before it becomes outdated. I'm going to go ahead and reiterate what I said at the end of last stream about Twitch ditching the upload feature for anyone below affiliate level. So if you've got anything that you want to upload by September 10th, which I believe is Wednesday, that's the longest you got. So yeah, you may notice that I have a few new uploads on my own channel. I'm pulling all my YouTube stuff back over here just in haste. I don't know about episode 59. It's being weird. But yeah, just thought I'd reiterate that at the beginning of the stream in case anyone happens to catch this. Ooh. And I'll probably do the same thing Wednesday if the upload feature is still available then. Just, last minute, last call. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Okay. Moving on. Get the rug pulled out from under me. Alright. Nagahama! To Kumamoto. That was a mountain, if I recall. Damn, I need to get an MP3 of that song now. I'm gonna have that stuck on my head. Better than that damn say something. He's like, damn you, Timberlake! I'll get back to that in a bit. Okay. Now, thanks to Kazuki, our forces are gathered. Now we can begin the counterattack. That was easy.
The GDF is no match for us. Don't get cocky. Sasaki will get serious now.
They know they can't trick us now. They'll use all of their forces. The damage would be insurmountable. So this is where the real fighting begins. Takiguchi, any movements? No, the enemy hasn't moved. Okay, I had their voices a little different last time. I'll figure it out. I see.
Let's be patient.
I hate waiting. Yep, that's Kaz. Stand by, just in case. Kaz. Yeah, because we didn't see that him hating waiting business. So what was I doing? Bitching about Justin Timberlake. So the song Say Something, it's been playing a lot on the radio, him and some other guy I don't know of, because I don't listen to pop, because I have more respect for myself than that. But in all seriousness though, I don't have problems with pop. I have problems with repetitious lyrics. One of my favorite bands made that mistake. System of a Down. God, what's it? Questions a bit on the repetitious side. Some of my favorite songs have a bit of repetition, but this song, Say Something, I want to say it's like 80% of the song is like the same 4 lines over and over again. So, nope. I hear that on the radio. It's like, thank God it's a short song. Okay, Console Wars. Let's see. Tom Kalinske, president of Sega of America in the mid-80s and early 90s. So like right before when I came in on Sega. Hayao Nakayama. Oh, wow. It's rough when someone doesn't give interviews. You can't get like a peek into the minds of the great ones. I think Linkin Park's Joe Hahn's a little bit closed on the interviews thing, so that comes to mind. But let's go ahead and get a little more of this dialogue handled. Probably require a move. Real fighting begins now. Okay, and Takiguchi. The enemy is being careful now. You can use the training data for practice. Oh, ooh, new sim. Might have to do that if I ever get a chance to grind. Man, Console Wars, that's sounding like... It's like I've heard of it in name only before. I never really looked into it. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. Shop. Bar. Bar always moves the plot. I mean, I'd go into the shop, but I've spent enough of this stream in menus. Eh. Yeah, the Console Wars, I mean, man, the, because some of that stuff, it's like, I think I got into console gaming around, it was late 96, as a matter of fact. I can cite it specifically. Okay, let's see, bartender. Goo is killing my business, and that guy's been sitting there forever. Can't somebody do anything? That conversation is eerily familiar. You must be a soldier, I can tell. transportation. I recognize that password. Nagahama Kumamoto. Oh shit. I'm hoping I saved at the end of the last stream. I want to say that at the end of the stream, I saved on screen. But a lot of this dialogue is seeming eerily familiar.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Yes, I had to squeeze that in. Ha!
There's this guy who likes me. He's really nice.
Okay, double tap.
I'm so happy to be alive.
Oh, that's, good for you. War's coming this way, though, so... Okay. Talk to the cowardly dude twice.
I'm not leaving till the war ends.
Good policy. Sounds like there was another ruckus in Nagahama. I wonder if the Colonel's behind it, too. Alright, and move. Oh, the Sega Saturn's launch. That was a mess, and it makes me sad because I loved the Sega Saturn when I played of it, but they burned outlets so bad that outlets refused to carry their console at launch. I remember reading a bit about that, and holy hell. Bernie Stoller. I actually remember that quote, "The Saturn is not our future." Oh. It makes me sad. I know that if they got back into the console game now, that they could probably get a lot more done. But, there's so little chance of that. I mean, they're doing the little mini console thing. It's nice that they're kind of dipping their toes in, but that's kind of scraping a bit of the market that I'm like on the edge of, like the nostalgia gamers and the retro gamers and such. If they had, like... Huh. It did say cow. What? Huh, usually I catch those. Yeah, what was I saying? Those mini consoles. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but they're kind of popping up everywhere. It's a little heavy now. It's a little much. Just hoping Sega's effort that they're pushing out later this year is a bit better than prior iterations. Okay, so let's take a quick peek at the upgrades. Nah, not gonna be a thing. Let's double check arms. Nah, they're fully upgraded. Haha. Okay, so that was a weird text bug. I usually catch those. I usually catch the typos because I'm nerding out over it. Okay, so back to base. Do we have more plot? Yes, plot. Mr. Taniyama, is the enemy moving? Yes, finally. Takiguchi, explain. Yes, sir. Oh, map. Okay. Sasaki's Fukuoka, Kuroi, and Sasebo forces have reformed to attack. This is the attack route we have confirmed. Whoop, red line. From Sasebo via Omuta to Kumamoto. Also, from Kuroi via Omuta to Kumamoto. Oh man, this is... I'm out of practice with the pronunciation. Bear with me. Lastly, from Fukuoka via Mount Aso, then to Kumamoto. I see. Strong attack from Omuta and Mount Aso.
So, divide our forces and overwhelm us with numbers.
What do we do? Facing such numbers is pretty risky.
I think the enemy is pretty well tied down at Mount Aso.
Yes, guerrilla tactics should slow them down, but not for too long.
While they are tied down, we can smash the enemy on the highway.
Full deployment along Route 208 then? No way. If we do that, the damage here will be bad.
Why don't we use the enemy strategy?
The enemy strategy?
Earlier, the enemy landed at Omota. Yes, now we do the opposite.
Ooh. We can catch the enemy in a pincer attack. I see that Sega bit. I'm in agreement. But I'll touch on that in just a moment. Mr. Taniyama! Yes, you want us to keep the enemy on Highway 208. You take all the juicy missions. I'm sorry? I'm just kidding. You're better suited for those missions. Let's divide our forces.
Hey Kazuki, can I lead the Mount Aso group?
Sure, why? I just realized what I did.
Just kinda want to.
Okay, I'm counting on you. Bummer. No Kaz and Ryogo in the same mission. So... Oh! Can't cancel her? Oh, so those two are... peas in a very stupid pod. Okay, so that limits them a bit. So, a lot of guns there. I think she's double guns. He needs a missile guy, so Lenny's a shoo-in. I want Lee on Kaz's squad for purposes of guns. So it's going to be Marcus and Lenny. Okay, now that Sega thing, yeah. Sega not really having the same market presence they did in the 90s. The only way they could do that is if they pulled some killer app shenanigans. I don't see that being a thing anymore. It really doesn't seem like it's as easy for a console, a hardware like group to even get that. It's licensing hell now. Everyone wants to put their stuff on every platform, and you know it's like Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. They're like the old guard. They're able to do it, but Sega they broke down. So they would have the most uphill battle if they were to try and do that again. I mean, Sonic is broken. They need new ideas, they need new devs. Sonic can't carry Sega anymore. He's quickly going the way of Bubsy. Mascot games are just falling out. And it makes me sad because they're so much fun. Even the bad ones. Everyone ready? Let's go! I don't know. Maybe I'm just espousing nonsense. It's a thing, but I really can't help but hope that Sega does manage to do something. If they were somehow magically able to push out like a new console, I mean, I would take a look at the launch lineup if they had a decent launch lineup, but I think something that helped them on Saturn and Dreamcast specifically was they had a lot of really Japanese titles. And those are all going to Sony and Nintendo now, so it's like, what would they do? I mean, with Catamaria and Jet Set Radio and all the really quirky stuff is really more going to Nintendo than Sony at that. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just my opinion, obviously, but, you know, I'm just trying to wrap my head around what their niche would be. Whoa, dude, I see them.
They're just asking to get rocked.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, if Ryogo and Yun had half a brain, they'd still have half a brain. Okay. Okay, and... you know what? I'll let her go third. Marcus, then her, then Lenny. Oh, what did I eat? Certainly wasn't my own cooking. Ooh, okay, so we have... I saw what looked like a lot of tanks, and those are typically piercing, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. I'm gonna move him to anti-fire because he's gonna be at range. Okay, mostly piercing. Okay. Oh, not that. Let's see, mostly piercing. If anyone needs to be anti-impact, it would be Marcus, since he's the melee guy. He's pretty much the melee guy of the whole party. So I'm gonna put him on anti-impact, the other two on anti-piercing, and I think that's about as situationally balanced as I can get it. A little bit of everything. Yeah, I think that's about what I'm going to handle going forward. Yeah, there's a good number of tanks there. They're not too hard to handle. So let's see, put him here, her here, and Lenny farthest away from the action. All right, I think that'll do. Yeah, here we go. Alright, now let's survey things a little more. Okay. Guns. Tanks. For the memories. And whatever the hell this thing is. That looks like a carrier or a transport. Anything further? Wrong button. I meant to hit the other rotation. So this is going to be Lenny's target. Except that it's anti... Damn it! I believe I slightly miscalculated. Nothing insurmountable. So, anti-piercing... Oh, there's like one tank that's anti-impact. Almost everything here's anti... Oh, wow. Yeah, this party's a bit piercing heavy too, I think. And that's another consideration I failed to make. But Ryogo here is piercing, and I know there's some anti-impact in his range, so let's deal with that accordingly. I can stop him two paces shorter and save the AP, as a matter of fact. That's something I really haven't done much of in prior streams. Paid enough attention to AP conservation. Yeah, Ryogo and what's his name? Ryogo and Yun are probably going to be focusing on the anti-impact. No, she's got a shotgun. She can handle the anti-piercing, actually. Oh! And welcome! I do what I can. I love this game, and it's been, aside from this stream, years since I played it. This stream has been like my big reason to play it, and I love this game. Alright, so we got Marcus here. He's got a shotgun. Alright. Alright, now I can balance this out a little bit. Oh, man. But left alive makes me sad. I've still got to pick that up sometime. There's so many good mech games this year. And Left Alive. Okay, but seriously. Now, eeny, meeny, miny, tank. Eat some of this. So, a little Marcus in here. Okay. Ooh, she's got double assault, so she can put a little hurting. Oh, speak of the devil. All right. Well, while this is going, while I'm thinking about it, looking up dumb news stories and stuff, something caught my eye. I'm currently using Windows 10. Finally, Microsoft got the point that after some botched updates, like back in October and such, they're no longer making those big, McLarge huge updates like mandatory. I'm like, thank you. That's one step closer to me almost liking Windows 10. It's just so close. Yeah, I'm one of those Windows 7 zealots. I regret nothing! Okay, attack. Oh, Lenny has a shotgun, right. Okay, he can... It would be unwise to mix it up with him. Missiles! Oh, no, not eject. My thumbs are going crazy. Now he can move over a little, and... Alright. But yeah, it's like I've had Windows 10 for a while. I'm easing into it. It's not bad. Immediately got all the stuff that's in... Because I'm kind of paranoid about the telemetry data and stuff. I cut all that off. It's like, I don't really think it's as big a deal as it's made out, but, you know. But, yeah, the big thing, though, is all the constant updates. That's the thing that drove me nuts. And it's nice to see that's not going to be like restarting people's computers just at odd and inopportune times, so good on them. Okay, losing. Oh my god, that reminded me of that Juggernaut video that was taken off of YouTube for like forever ago, when those X-Men movies were popular. Those fan dubs. You might know them as the Juggernaut bitch. Couple of videos. I loved those. They were so dumb. I need to look those up again, see if someone's uploaded a mirror. Okay, Minga. Okay. Whoa, dude, I just got this thing repainted, bro. What's up? Okay. And there's focusing Ryogo, and he has no AP. Alright. Man, now I'm gonna be sitting here thinking about Juggernaut all afternoon. Yeah, X-Men 3, here's the thing about that. Funny story, Vinnie Jones said that line in X-Men 3. This is true. Those cartoons actually came out before X-Men 3. They were also DMCA'd before X-Men 3. The rights holders at Fox were aware of it. They slipped that line into the movie and tried to squash the dudes for using that. They took a fan work and used it in the movie. I thought it was really dickish of them. I mean, it was made for a hilarious scene in the movie, though, and an amusing callback. It just came about over the worst circumstances. Like, come on, guys. You can do better than that. Oh, well. Let's see. But, onto lighter bits. So yeah, the new Mortal Kombat game. There's a character in there named Cetrion, one of the new characters. They got one called the Collector, but interesting stuff. But Cetrion, the Collector, is this weird, oddly six-armed character. I'm like, only uses 4 in most of the attacks. That part's a reference to an X-Men fan video. I'll come back to the Cetrion bit in just a second. The fan video got DMCA'd, and they used that line with Juggernaut in the movie. So, that's what happened there. Sit down, boy. It's shotgun time. But, yeah, so Cetrion is like an elder goddess of Earthrealm, and she uses earth powers, so she does like the earth, wind, and fire thing, and has cool effects to that. But, long story short, I'm looking at this, and, the following day at work, I look at her and realize something. I'm like, oh shit. She's just Gaia from Captain Planet. I mean, just... what? I mean... I don't know what words, I don't know how to put what I want to say about that. It's like, she's sitting there barfing laser death down on someone as one of her fatalities from space. And it's like, is this before or after giving Kwame and Wheeler and the gang rings? The game's looking really good, though. I mean... I'm being a smartass about the game. It's looking really good. Just so long as they do like Mortal Kombat XL with it. Because I found out that XL does have all of the DLC characters. So I do have a reason to buy it. So, That drives me nuts when you have games like that and Street Fighter V, and you have to buy so many characters separate. And it's just business to an extent. They just aren't always careful about business. Okay, Benicio del Toro. Fingers crossed. I like Benicio. Okay, still got 4 hits on this buckler. They didn't hit him with it yet, I don't think. Oh boy. Del Toro. Yeah, I think the last thing I saw him in was that one James Bond movie. It was one of the Timothy Dalton ones, where he like gets out of the movie by being ground up in some sort of mill they were using to process cocaine, and I'm like, how very 80s a way to go out. Oh man, but Del Toro, he can act circles around so many dudes. Speaking of collectors, I mean Guardians of the Galaxy and such. But also The Usual Suspects. And I found that in like a bargain bin at a local store. Was it Save-A-Lot or Walmart? But yeah, I saw that. It's like instant grab. Oh yeah, that DLC scheme there that you're describing? Yeah, I hate that. I understand it to an extent when it's like, oh, we released this big game, but we have some extra characters. But there's a difference between, say, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Street Fighter V. Which 16 I think is a okay roster, but you're paying $60 for a game and you barely get a dozen characters. It does kind of sting a little. I don't really regret my purchase there, though. I do need to play that on stream sometime. I haven't played enough fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters either, speaking of fighters. Let's see. These guys are going down pretty quick. Is this going to be a mission where, like, more advancers come in? But yeah, because of the way fighting games tend to release character rosters, I tend to wait until, like, Ultimate or Game of the Year or Complete Editions release, and I didn't do that with 5 for some reason, but I don't know. It's one of those rare times where I really fell into the hype train, and the gameplays. It was pretty good. Took a while to get the character I wanted, though. Akuma! I've said before I like my edgelords, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. This mission is going pretty quick, pretty smooth. Yeah, 16... Yeah, if you have a decent story mode, 16 is a good solid roster. The problem with Street Fighter V was, at launch, it barely had a story mode, no proper arcade mode. It was a pretty bare bones release, and that hurt a lot of people. I wasn't so ragey about it, but some people were furious. Me, I was like, I get the fun parts. I get the working bits. But yeah, it's like if you have a really bare bones game, it helps to have a bigger roster so it can kind of flesh out that play value. Dirge of Cerberus. Oh, God, why did I pick that game up? Oh, right, because... Huh, why did I pick that game up? Yeah, I still need to replace that at some point. I would very much like to... If I can find a disc-only copy, because it's just the disc that's bad, like with my copy of Silent Line. Okay, but yeah, and on the note of fighting, not so much games though. I've mentioned before, I used to be a fan of wrestling. I used to really go down for some WWE, back when it was F. So you may know the name Jim Ross. One of the commentators that's like history there. He can make two guys playing paper rock scissors be a epic ordeal. he was really fun alongside anyone he worked alongside. So there's a new wrestling league that's starting up, I think, next month. All Elite Wrestling. Jim Ross has signed on with him. So I probably won't watch very long. I don't know that I will. I know the wrestling's fake and all that, but it's fun. So I might give it a peek just because Jim Ross. I don't know. Really, really like that guy. I love a good, energetic commentator. I suppose that's evident by me bringing up the NBA Jam stuff being added to Rage 2. I'm like, really, why? But on the same token, why not? Alright. These guys are just melting like butter. This is nice. It's nice to have a mission where I am the aggressor. Alright, here we go. Somebody tell you could leave, boy. Boom! Oh, man. They only appear in cameos in that game? Bummer. I mean, I still want to pick it up, because... I don't know. Reasons? I'm sure I'll think of a reason, but... I don't know. Let's see. He's anti-piercing. Oh, I'm still in range of the shotgun, though, so it's cool. Boom! Oh, man, he's almost down. I'm trying to remember if it comes before FF7 or not. Because, I mean, I'm going to play FF7 at some point. Whether I do it on stream is another matter. But, I'm going to play FF7, and I'm kind of debating whether I'd play it first or 7, if it's a prequel or something, which if I recall, it's a prequel, but my memory sucks. Okay. Can't hit me, peasant! Ha-ha! And this tank's running away. Ah! Ain't got the jukes that little guy has! They're finally putting in some damage numbers. And that's something else about this game. You know, you see a lot of games that have, like, the big, ridiculous damage numbers. It's weird seeing, like, tiny numbers floating up off of things. Oh, so DOC is after Advent Children. Okay. So I would play 7 first then. Alright, got it. Yeah, it's not a complaint about the damage numbers thing, though. That's just an observation there. But, yeah, it's just weird. I'm used to seeing, like, in MMOs, how they have, like, 1,500 or 100,000 damage hits, and it's just, like, it's crazy. I'm sure there's, like, a psychology behind using the huge damage numbers in games, but, I don't know. Maybe a satisfaction of seeing those, like, large numbers and thinking you're doing this huge amount of injury to some horrible flesh monolith or whatever. But, for me, the damage numbers have always just been, like, another source of information. That's been pretty much it. So when I see, like, I did, like, a 35,000 HP damage hit, I'm like, why couldn't that have just been a 35 HP hit? I don't know.
Coming at you from both barrels! Ha!
Man, she's just on fire. This is twice, I think, this session that she's used double shot twice in a row. Oh man, Vincent and Yuffie at the end of FF7. Oh. I need to get acquainted with what Vincent even is in FF7. I mean... Oh, how far did I even play into that game? I'm trying to remember. I've played a little of it. I don't think I got to the big Aerith scene. I mean, it's not that that hasn't been spoiled for me for years. I mean, watching my brother play that game. But, yeah. I don't think I even got that far in my playthrough. Boom! Shotgun. I think the big transport's gonna get away. Ah.
Ugh. Wait, like, you had point blank range and that's all you can do that? Here, try this out for size, bro. Ha!
Oh, he's not escaping. He's not leaving the map. He's just, like, cornering himself. Oh, in that case, he's anti-fire. Okay. An excuse to use the heavy spike. Maybe I can kill this thing with that thing and get some experience for Marcus with that. Okay. She can finish this tank off. And everything will be good forever. Alright, Vincent is a vampire already. I seem to remember him waking up from a coffin, but I think that was more from me watching Machine Abridged and seeing him waking up in there. Kinda glad they didn't go with the obvious Alucard joke there, but also kind of sad they didn't go with the obvious Alucard joke there. I don't know. Torn between is all. Victory for Berilar!
What? Bro, come on! He's like mine, bro. Get your own. Dude!
That frees Ryogo up for some antics. Antics? Okay. So let's see. Cetrion, Jim Ross, Winton. Ah! Let's see. Yeah, so I'm okay. Yeah, they did the Alucard naming thing, but and they did a brief Taka voice at the beginning too. I caught that, but you know. I loved that though. But yeah, it's like I made mention before that I get some of my news from GameSpot, which take that as you will. I don't know why I still really follow them, but yeah, they did point me in the direction of another interesting video. There's an article up on there pointing to a video by like a YouTube channel, I think, What's That Mashup? And so yeah, they did a video of what if the Avengers was made in the 90s? Put in a bunch of old footage from various movies. So imagine like Brad Pitt as Thor, Jeff Goldblum as Hulk, and some other things. I'm not gonna ruin all of it. I'm gonna spoil all of it. It was a fun video. But their pick for Iron Man? No. Sorry, just can't. I can't see their pick there. Oh man, Alucard versus Alucard talking with the FF characters. That whoa. I just can't help but wonder what his exchanges with Red would be. Yeah, I'm sure someone's done it. Okay. Ooh, dialogue.
This is getting pretty tough. You're the one who wanted to do this. Now quit beating around the bush and resupply. They'll be back. Kazuki, where's the guy Nomoja? I can't hold out much longer. Shut up and get moving! Ouch!
Ah. Oh god, and I can't even use a lover's spat joke because she's like 16. Ah. Well, let's go ahead and save so that I actually know that I saved instead of having that scare earlier. Woo, that was unnerving. Oh my god. Caffeine levels plummeting. You know what? Normally I end after like a mission or so, but it's like 15 minutes. I'm jumping right into the next one. One more mission, then I'm gone. See if I can blitz through it real quick, though. I want to see how I can handle that. Oh man, Alucard versus Sephiroth. Oh, that... Oh, death battle, get on it. You've done worse death battles. I don't know. Front units engaged in combat! Good. All units, spread out and flank the enemy. Do we have confirmation on those mercenaries? No, we have no visual confirmation. Why? Why aren't they attacking? Are they not after this site? No. I'm sure they'll eventually come here. Oh, man. I don't know why I picked that voice for Kuroi, but I like it and I'm sticking with it. Special forces, huh? What are they doing back here? They know our plans. Impressive. Fine. We'll settle the score here. Lieutenant, enemies from behind. It's those mercenaries. I knew they'd come. What are you planning? What do you intend to do with Midas? Japan is going to rot if things don't change. A new, ideal state must be created before that happens. That's ridiculous! The Japanese will be fighting each other! It's for the greater good. All those in the way will die. Greater good? What good can come from sacrificing human lives? Why is Mono's The Hands of Fate come to mind all of a sudden? You will never understand my ideals. We will settle it here. Prepare to die. X-Men, welcome to die! Oh, man. We need to get a fix on who they are. Okay, so this lineup, this one's pretty straightforward. Kaz, this guy, Dennis, midfield, and Emma, backline. This one just sets itself up. Huh. I don't think I ever got the mailing tidbit in Metal Gear Solid 2. I need to play that game again just for that. Okay, so I know there's going to be a lot of piercing here as well. Emma, accuracy. Okay, Emma, I think I'll stick with anti-fire because there are helis I saw. Ugh. No Marine barber cut that head of hair. Okay, so what have we got? Oh, there's like 2 of them visible. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, there's 3. Ooh, I see, looks like an ATV or similar. Put Lee with, Emma, I think. Dennis and Kaz, because someone needs to keep Kaz in check. Piercing and fire, okay. I don't think I had anyone anti-impact, so that should be good. Okay, here we go! Alright, here we go. Here we go. There's, missiles. Those are fire. Do 3 of them. Alright, there's 3 of them. Sniper, sniper. Yeah, everyone else is piercing. Alright. I probably should have been checking the resistances too, because there's a lot of anti-impact. Not like Kaz mines. Okay. Gotta put Kaz in a good position for this, though. Where's he? Ah! Can't escape from crossing fate. Better yet, you can't escape my Mamoru Beam! Face me, Kuroi! Try this out for size! Alright, now things are getting and moving into position. Alright, I'm gonna just fold in on Kuroi. Just rip him apart right out the gate if I can. I've got you covered, Kaz! Ah, come on! Ah, man. I haven't checked Eurogamer in a while. I check a lot of different sites, but I've gotten kind of in a bit of a rut recently. I don't think I've expanded my sources enough. And I haven't hit PC Gamer in forever. Oh my god, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh my god, you had to remind me of that. I haven't played that in forever, and I finally got a good enough D-pad for the 360 version that I have. But I didn't know for years that there were apparently 2 different PS2 versions of it. My brother, I think, still has like the normal PS2 version, but there's like one with an alternate soundtrack, and I can't help but really wonder what that's like. I saw something about an alternate soundtrack version, at least. So I'm curious if that's like actually a thing. Yeah, Jill is playable in there, and has the classic RE get up, the police blues and beret, big ol' rocket launcher, falls down when she uses it. It's great. It's like the least balanced fighting game in existence, and it's such dumb fun. It's like Smash Brothers like that. It's not about balance, it's about fun. And oh man. So now I miss it. I might have to make a day of it. I haven't done any rando streams in a while. I might just do that. Won't be Wednesday. Wednesday's gonna be me picking up Ninja Blade for the first time in like... Oh my god, I should have checked how long it's been. It's been like probably a year. You may think you can shoot me, but... Ah! You were right. Got you. Alright, now we got the crawlers in. Ah, I'm a bit rambly now. God, who is my favorite non-cable character in Marvel vs. Capcom 2? I want to say I played Jin and Strider a lot. I don't think I would be able to get a handle of them the same anymore. Because back then, my reflexes were better. Back then, I was actually able to beat the first Marvel vs. Capcom, albeit the PS1 version, on like the highest difficulty. Now, I'd probably choke on like 2 stars out of 8. Makes me sad. That's something I wanted to do more of when I started streaming, is play fighting games more. Super Best Friends and, you know, Friday Night Fisticuffs kind of inspire me there, and I haven't really followed through on it. Oh man, Cass can't fire the Mamoru Beam. I'll get you next time, Kuroi! Shut up! This might not be the most practical approach. But if it gets me 1 enemy down that much quicker, I'll take it. So many roaches to smash so little time. You say roaches now? Okay, actually... see if I can get Emma to take out that right arm of his. Then, Dennis's... I know I'm putting my Missler in a weird place here, but she can zip back real quick. Plus he's anti-impact. All that needs to happen is 1 pellet hits that arm, and she'll be in a... Well, he'll be in a more useful place. Gold Chocobo and FF7. Oh man, I'm gonna have to remember that, because my main experiences with Chocobos in Final Fantasy have been FF9's Chocobo Hot and Cold. Oh my god, the memory of that theme. Bombo a la Flamenco, I love that theme. And, conversely, Final Fantasy X. Chocobo Racing. And Chocobo Racing. And Chocobo Racing. And 0 seconds on the clock. Oh god. Khaled Bolg is not worth that. Chocobo Racing was my own private hell. I had less of a difficult time getting Lulu, her ultimate weapon, than his. Just so many retries. Hours and hours of that same shit. Fools! You'll understand your mistake. Japan won't be saved now. Wow. Man of his convictions. Oh man. I guess that that particular trial shows I'm not a speedrunner, because, you know, I guess it plays on that speedrunner mindset, you know, 1 more round, I can do it quicker this time. But, I've never been really good at zipping through games, except for Resident Evil 2, which if I play the old one again, I won't be. I am so out of practice. But, you know, playing through Resident Evil recently, I really did like those tank controls. I really liked going back to that, so that was super fun. I really want to get more of those games, give that series a full-on go like I'm doing with Armored Core. But that's going to be a while. Because I've kind of got some streams locked down for a few games, so I don't want to lock down too much. Oh man, I'm going to shield with Kaz. I don't want to shield too much with him and lock him out of his gun. Hey, I'm going to have to pay a little more attention to his AP usage. But they're coming closer to him. Which means more blasties. Oh, Seymour Flux, speaking of Final Fantasy Sin. Oh my god. The Mount Gagazet encounter. Oh, wow. I word good now. Ooh. Yeah, that was probably the worst battle for me in the entire game. Just... Speaking of one more try over and over again. Okay, those helicopters, they're kind of being dicks. Time for Heli to go. What makes the Mount Gagazet encounter that much harder is the same thing that made Harvest Moon more difficult for me when I was playing the 64 version. Harvest Moon 64 was a great game until you got to winter. Then the theme was this horrible, soul-killing drone. It's the most depressing music. And Mount Gagazet, don't get me wrong, I like the track for tone reasons. It's good for the mountain. But when you have to do all that grinding over and over again to that slow, deliberately paced, and kind of dire music, it gets rough. And it's kind of a soul killer there. And Harvest Moon it was the same with Harvest Moon there, because, you know, winter on that game, you didn't have as many activities, so it was like the mines and that. Oh. It's like every time I heard that song, I just... Oh. Can you get PTSD from video games? But yeah. Game music is a powerful, powerful thing. Ugh. Okay. Who here? You'll do! Okay. Trying to make sure I'm getting my damage types sent to where they need to go. And on the note of game music, going back to Marvel vs. Capcom, the only reason I was able to beat that game on its highest difficulty, I've probably told this before, is, interestingly enough, because of music, but not the game's music. And now I can take Emma out of direct line of fire, because that was the game where Brother and I would play this CD of, like, oddly enough, rap remixes of different wrestler themes over the music of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. We just disable the music and play that instead, and for some reason, it worked. You get the right music to a game, and it is an amazing motivating force. I mentioned 9-Ball yesterday. Holy shit, I am rambling. But yeah. You get the right music for the right scene in the right game, and it is an amazing force. But the wrong music is Harvest Moon 64 Winter. Okay, which FF game has the best soundtrack of what I've played? See, that goes to what I've played. Take what I say here with a grain of salt. It's always an opinion. I have played a good bit of 8. I want to say a little into the second disc. Dennis needs heals. So, chunk of FF8, FF9, 10. I don't remember 12's music. I just remember it not being as catching as other FF games. So, so basically, the distinction is really between 8, 9, and 10. And of those, 9 has the soundtrack with the most stuff that really just grabbed me. 8 had some really great one-off pieces, and I would like to go back to it and hear more of its music, because it had some exceptional stuff. 10 had a few standouts and a lot of great music overall. But FF9 holds a special place in my heart, right next to the cholesterol and bacon grease. FF9 will always... That is my jam. Kaz can't do things next turn. Ugh. Let's see. Which makes me sad, because apparently there's a glitch on some of the re-releases of FF games. 7 was mentioned specifically, where, like, the overworld music restarts when you exit a battle on there, so you don't get to hear it all the way through unless you're just sitting there idling. I'm like, why? Why is that bug there? Fix that! Music is amazing! It had great music, too. Left Alive, I don't know why it couldn't have been like this. I mean, from the looks of things, even being like Front Mission Evolved might have been a step up, and it makes me... That was a reflex block. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. But, yeah, Kaz just forfeit his turn because I did a reflex block. Yeah, Left Alive, it's like, I still want to get the game. I'm probably going to wait for it to come down in price a bit. But it just feels like they tried to make budget Metal Gear Solid and didn't quite get there. I mean, it doesn't look bad by any account to me. But it's showing an age it didn't have is the problem it has there. Alright. Now to put a little crater spackle and duct tape and bubblegum and a Mr. I'm Walking here. And Emma. Time for her to put in some more work. Oh, man. Yeah, Evolved being a better game. Yeah. I haven't played Evolved 2, sadly. I'll probably play it at some point after this. If for no other reason than a one-off. I don't know that I'll go all the way through it. But everything I've seen is, like, indicating doom and gloom. Yep, Christopher Walken. Indicating doom and gloom for the Front Mission franchise. And it's like, I hope that's wrong. I hope that Square Enix banks on the... Well, really gambles on, like, the core series at some point. That they get another chance, but... They keep trying to shoehorn Front Mission into genres it's not. That's, I think, what's killing it. And Front Mission Evolved, yeah, it could have been better, I'm sure. I mean, look at Armored Core. Armored Core is super fun. Mechs and third-person shooters, it's a thing that can work. Oh yeah, Michael Bay, definitely. I got you there. Shoehorning. But yeah. That's the thing I think I have against Square Enix after, like, the early 2000s, is they seem to be... Oh, man. Hatoful Robo Friend. Oh my god. Front Mission Dating Sim. I'm amazed there isn't a Front Mission game with more visual novel stuff to it at this point. Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried that to try and draw in more FM players. I hear one of the big giant heads behind Senran Kagura left recently. Okay, that guy's gonna be firing missile. I can block this. Yeah, Front Mission dating game. I don't do visual novels. I would hop into that. I would not blame anyone for hopping into that. As badly as I want to hop into Hatoful Boyfriend. I mean, I've got a copy of it sitting on the Humble Store. And I have yet to fire it up. It just looks super dumb. And it looks like the perfect kind of dumb. A mech dating game. Hmm. I'm sitting here thinking of... What's that thing with the battleships? Was it Kantai Collection? I wouldn't be surprised if they did... If someone did make like a game with like anthropomorphized Vancers or Armored Cores or something and turn that into a dating sim. I would not be surprised at all. And out of boredom and morbid curiosity, I'd probably give that a shot. We need more weird stuff in the world. Like Japan, that's like your stock and trade. Oh, the tank dating sim. Yeah, I've seen the tank dating sim. Was it Panzer Models? That was on the shortly lived Yes Yes Love Adventure Go that a couple of Team 4-Star guys did. So that was a thing that happened. Oh man. Melted like butter! Oh man, Wing Zero. But which one of the mecha would be tsundere? You have to have at least one tsundere. Oh my god, I'm thinking about personality types of mecha. There's, you know those thoughts you never ever expected to have. Your boss is gone, just go already! No! Oh man, now he needs heals. GPO2. Oh man. And this is something that's going to tell you probably about how much of Gundam I've seen. I didn't know until like the past, let's say, year that a lot of Gundams are... Ooh, I see the GPO2 here. That is a nice machine. Ooh. But I didn't know until like the past year that a lot of Gundams were done on like base models. They're like different Zakus and stuff, which, I mean, considering how much they kind of embellish on some of them, it's cool that it's a thing that they do. They have like base models and stuff. I'm just, how did I not notice that? But yeah, that's something that might actually get me into Gundam at some point. I would not mind grabbing some of the little model kits and such. TFS is putting some of those together on stream sometime, and I've had my eye on some of the Gundam Wing models for a while. I mean, Epion was my jam. I don't know if that's a thing I'd be willing to commit to right out the gate, but oh man. Vancers and thick. There's another thought I never thought I'd have. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah, they got some more meat on them. You got the nice, generally lean armored cores with a few exceptions. You know, heavyweights got a little bit of bulk on them, and hover skirts and whatnot. Gundams are all over the place. Oh man. Evangelion, they're like super lanky. They're super lean. Oh man. I got a real itch to play some more Armored Core, and it's like, damn it! I don't want to do an extra stream of that just like off, but you know, now I want to do an extra stream of that. I don't know. That'd be weird. That'd be kind of weird to me, do an extra off-day stream of that. I'm definitely coming back to the Revolution disc of Nexus on Saturday. That was the one level I've played that was great. I'm getting some weird crackling in my ears. Hope that's not happening on stream. I don't know. In spite of the background that you see here that's like done up in MS Paint and all, I'm actually surprisingly conscious of certain quality, so I kind of obsess a little bit over the details sometimes. Okay. Yeah, Armored Core has nice variety indeed. And I tend to miss some of it when I'm playing. You'll probably notice that I tackle missions that require a certain type that they allude to in the mission synopsis. And I'll just play the wrong machine when I could have probably read the details a little better and picked it up. It's like, I love Armored Core, but for some reason I'm really bad at picking out a machine for a mission. Oh, master grades? Ooh. Yeah, when I learned about the grading system of model kits, like the basics, just the high notes, I thought to myself, I would love some of the master grade kits, but I really have to work my way up to that. Because I just feel like that would be like... I feel like that would be the worst idea for me to jump in on a master grade. And plus, I need to get tools for that, like little snippers. It'd be nice to have like some magnifier. Those little jeweler glasses would be kind of cool. Alright, he's anti-piercing, anti-impact. Yeah, I'll whip around this way. Alright, yeah, this is all falling into place. But now I kind of want to see what grade Epion would be. Oh, man. Yeah, that laser... Oh, crap. Why did I not repair Lee? What was I thinking? Ah, well... Dennis isn't seeing a whole lot of use, really. Now that Repair Max can actually... really come in handy here. Whoop! Yeah, that laser... Oh, man. Glad I got put on the track of that, because I did not know... I did not remember how to get that on my own. So thanks again for putting me on track of that again, King Thunder. Bleh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this mission up, because I'm rambly and going blank. Ah! I word good. Alright. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take out this chopper. Zenith, Zephyr, and Frost. Gundams? Yeah, my Gundam experience is really limited. Forgive me on that one. I think the only series I've actually seen all the way through is Gundam Wing. I saw a little bit of G and like the first couple episodes of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Why did I dodge that again? Ugh. Why did I do that? Save mid-mission? Oh my god. I've even seen that on stream. I've seen that option. I totally forgot about that. Oh. Ah, well, I'm this far in. I might as well just wrap this up. This is why I try to limit my caffeine intake, so that when I really need it, that it works. That it just kicks in the clutch. Okay. Yeah, try harder. Alrighty. Yeah, that's something I take for granted in this game, the mid-mission save thing. I don't know why I've never... Ah, damn it. I need to stop blocking with him. That's weird, getting used to not blocking because of the enormous AP usage. Okay, G Gundam. Oh man, a windmill Gundam? What even... That's supposed to be Sweden. Oh my god. I remember seeing Neo Mexico. That was a thing that... I mean, just... what the hell, guys? But, there was so much dumb in that series. Yeah, blocking uses a minimal amount of AP if you have, like, a shield. It's like, maybe 2. It's not a lot. But the laser uses so much AP that 2 is like the difference between being able to act on a turn or not. And I've only had the laser for like 2 missions, so I'm still getting used to that. Oh, the Horse Gundam. I actually know that one. That's a Master Gundam, and his horse is like Foon Psyche. That's the ones they're constructing over at Team 4-Star. I think who is it, Grant or Tyler, that were putting that together. Because, I mean, just the idea that you've got a Gundam riding a Gundam horse, and that Gundam horse is powered by a non-Gundam horse. I'm like, what the hell, guys? How? That's the best. I tried to watch the first episode of G Gundam. I cringed so hard, I washed out. I've got to go back and give that a shot. Code Geass? I don't even know how to pronounce that. I have not watched that, though. I really need to, quick, man. I need to give, really more anime in general a try lately. I've finished up Castlevania, finally. And after Alucard had a good cry and some of the characters moved forward. Huh? Oh, fire truck. Yeah, I definitely need to pick up some more of the stuff. If nothing else, some of the stuff on Netflix. That Bleach live-action movie looks kind of... It don't look good. It don't look good at all. And I'm still morbidly curious. But as for actual anime, I do need to pick up some more. So, Code Geass. Need to put that on my list after finishing Gurren Lagann. I need to pick up some more of the classics. And I want to watch Outlaw Star again, too. I liked Firefly back when it was Outlaw Star. Nightmare Frame? Mechanical House Roar, what? Oh man, I really do kind of want to see that. Okay, Anti-Impact. Alright. You should have left when you had the chance, scrub! He's gone. Mr. Clean. Oh. This is probably going to sound really dumb because I mentioned wrestling earlier. I've got 2 wrestling games sitting on my shelf over here. What are they? PS2 games. SmackDown vs. Raw and the much older SmackDown Just Bring It. It's like I kind of want to create a character on one of those and just go through like a season or something at some point. Just do some dumb thing like that. I might do that some point in the future. Just SmackDown back when I found wrestling to still be fun. Oh man, Dennis is about out, but then again, so are the bad guys, so what does it matter? Okay, let's see. Oh, she's out of missiles. I like she needs missiles at this point. What's he got? Oh. Cockpit shifting. Now that's something else. Yeah, Emma can reload the missiles. She's gonna have to. It almost seems wasteful at this point in the battle, but let's face it, I'm going ahead and nuke this guy. But yeah, cockpit shifting. It's like, I'm used to seeing the cockpit on these machines being like in roughly the torso. It's interesting seeing cockpits being handled differently between different machines. I can't recall how G Gundam did it. IBO did torso. Evangelion, I believe, did torso, but they had the plug suits and all that. The one that strikes me as unusual the most unusual that I'd seen. Zone of the Enders had a different way of doing it. Yeah, you got it. The cockpits were actual cockpits in that. Um, so I think that's the only time I've seen that. Okay. I got that Zone of the Enders collection on PS3. I found it at the flea market, like, way back when I grabbed Verdict Day. I need to play that at some point. How many games is that I've said that about this stream? It's like more fighting games, Zone of the Enders, wrestling. Oh man, but yeah. Zone of the Enders. So much drama. A kid like an orphan in horrible war-torn conditions, and just all the stuff he has to go through. And he's riding Jehudi's dick the entire time. Just why? Why did you guys do that, Konami? Oh man, you're tearing me apart, Konami! Oh man. Yeah, that voice acting in Zone of the Enders. It's not like... I don't know what to say about the voice acting. It's not like bad, I'd say, but it's kind of middling from what I recall. I do want to go back to it though. Oh man. Ah, Kaz, come on. I've got to do something about his APs. I might have to like turn something down on him, like 2 of his stats down. Ah, Shinkawa. He knew what was up. Get that little subtle chuckle in. All this is making me wonder what's going to happen with Armored Core 6 when they finally get around to doing it. And I am saying when. They have said before they're working on a 6th one. If it actually does see the light of day, I am so there. If it's on PC, I'll get it on day 1 just to show them, yeah, PC is a viable market. But, that might actually be one of those games I would actually get multiple copies of. That would be in a very, very small pack. Nightmare frames. Ooh, backpacks for cockpits. Interesting. Makes sense, too. It's like, if someone shoots you from the front, you know, you got that much more metal in front of you. Of course, someone gets a back attack on you, you know, critical hit, but... you know, still... The way we think of combat, typically, forward-facing and all, I like that. Let's see... Kawamori. Okay, plot. Looks like they've retreated. The Mount Aso units have retreated, but I'm sure they'll be back. We'll counterattack before that happens. And up to the clouds. And no one hits Kaz for his talking. Ryogo, learn. Shoji Kawamori. I'm gonna repeat that name to myself a few times because I keep forgetting who he is until he comes up in context of Armored Core or some of the other stuff that he's done, and I feel like a jerk when I don't remember the guy's name. Alright. And now, to avoid that little hitch that I always bring upon myself, save now! Saving this game. Ah, man. Week off from this game. Coming back to it, this has been fun. This is nice. It's nice to get back into the swing of things. Thanks again, one and all. Welcome back, Blasticator. And I... Ooh, skates on it. Skatebots. Why does Mecha Roller Derby sound like the best and or worst possible idea? I don't know, but spitballing aside. Oh, man. But, yeah, in all seriousness, though, I'm going ahead and, ooh. Yeah, Kawamori, he has a lot of stuff to his credit. I think Aquarian is one of the many credits to his name. But yeah, I got some laundry to handle, and I mean, don't I always? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So thanks again, one and all, for sitting through my rambling nonsense. I will be back Wednesday with some Ninja Blade, which means I probably need to pick up and play the first level in my off time to get a feel for the controls again. And Ninja Blade Wednesday, 4 Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern. Saturday, I'm coming back to that Revolution disc of Armored Core Nexus, again 4 p.m. That's my off weekend from work, so I can say 4 p.m. Sunday, more Front Mission 3. Same bat time, same bat channel. So that's going to be me for now. Woo, it's good to be back in the swing of things. Thanks again, though, and I will see you when I see you. Oh, crap. Last order of business. I meant to repeat it at the end of the stream. I know I'm getting repetitious with this, but it's the upload thing. I gotta throw this out for anyone I can. Twitch is disabling uploads for people below affiliate status. So if you have anything you want to upload before April 10th, that's the deadline. So I'm gonna go handle laundry, and then I'm gonna come back and do more of that. Hopefully I will be able to mirror Twitch and YouTube from now on. But as I said, business taken care of. Thanks again, and I will see you when I see you. So, before I repeat myself again, later, party people.